Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I know I've not been consistent recently and I'm so sorry for that, but anytime you remember this channel, just know that I always have you guys in mind and I always wish to upload every day, but life always happens. But to just apologize for that and to tell you guys thank you for loving me regardless and for watching my videos even though I'm not consistent. Just to apologize for that and just to say thank you to you guys, I decided to upload back-to-back videos today. Please always check the channel today for back-to-back upload. Thank you so much for your understanding. So in my last update about This Is Fate, Mahira, Shriti, and Dr. Roshni couldn't expose Prithvi during Prithvi and Kritika's wedding. And Dr. Roshni told Shriti that sometimes fate cannot be changed and maybe it is written in Kritika's fate that she will be married to Prithvi. And at the end of that video, I told you guys that This Is Fate is going for 3-month leap. So that was the end of a chapter in This Is Fate. And today's video is what happened after that 3-month leap. Keep watching, guys. After a period of 3 months, Karan and Preeta were sleeping together in the room and the alarm rings. Preeta, seeing the alarm, was shocked because it is 7 o'clock in the morning, and Preeta asked Karan to wake up because Karan promised to help her for the preparations relating to the puja, and Preeta tries to wake Karan up. However, Karan continues to sleep after stuffing curtains in his ears. Preeta, going towards the bathroom, says that she would by herself prepare for everything because she should not have believed Karan because Karan's promises are always false. Preeta hits Karan with a ball, waking him up, and Karan was shocked, saying that Preeta is acting as a typical wife and he would have to complain to Raki. And Preeta, coming out of the bathroom, asks what Karan said, but Karan denies it. Raki comes to the room that she prepared for Sherlyn's dead child, and Raki was weeping, and Kritika comes there and asks that why is Raki so sad because it has been 3 months and Raki should live in the present and not worry about what has taken place in the past, because if God has snatched something from them, then it is for the best and God will give a lot of happiness in return. Raki assures Kritika that she is living in the present, and Kritika asks Raki to come downstairs to the puja because it will calm Raki down. Sherlyn was getting ready in her room. Karina comes inside and says that Sherlyn is looking beautiful and they should both leave for the puja so that Sherlyn should take the credit, otherwise someone else might take all the credit for the work that Sherlyn has done and she cannot bear it and she would always be on Sherlyn's side. Sherlyn assures Karina that now the entire family will praise her for the effort and they would even praise Karina for finding the best daughter-in-law for the family. Preeta enters the hall from her room and she started working to help the preparation, and seeing Girish, Preeta asked Girish to come down because she would decorate the flowers. Karan, seeing Preeta, was not able to take his eyes off her, and Karan goes to stand there while Preeta was working, and Karan signals to Preeta, and Preeta was worried and she stumbles and she was about to fall, but Karan catches her, explaining that he knew that Preeta was about to fall and that was why he caught her. Preeta replies that she was not about to fall, but she lost her balance because of Karan. Karan says that he cannot let Preeta fall because then everyone will say that he did not save the woman that will be the mother of his unborn child. Preeta was nervous, and Karan says that Preeta will soon be the mother of his child. And Karan says that he is not liking Preeta's profession because it involves a lot of exercises which he was not even able to do. And later, Karan says that he is only romancing with Preeta. Preeta says that the priest has arrived, and the priest assures them that their family will soon be filled with the cries of a newborn child, and Preeta takes the priest inside to the temple. Karan was standing when the entire family comes, and Karan rushes to take the blessings of Grandma and Karina, and Sherlyn was standing at the balcony. Karina says that she knows that Sherlyn is thinking that Preeta has gotten to the preparation for the puja before her, but Sherlyn must not worry because Sherlyn will get a lot of chances to impress the family. Preeta also greets the entire family, and Preeta, while holding Karan's hand, says that Mahesh has not even come till now. Karan says that he knows that Mahesh would come because it is the birthday of his mother and he has sent Samir to bring him. Samir knocks on Mahesh's room door and Mahesh opens the door and comes downstairs with Samir to the puja. The priest asks if they can start the puja and everyone started taking part in the puja, and one by one they started performing the ritual. Karina signals to Sherlyn to light the lamp, but Preeta stops Sherlyn and Preeta started doing it by herself. Preeta sees Mahesh going to sit and Preeta asks if Mahesh needs something. Sherlyn also quickly goes to Mahesh, but Preeta has already brought the water for Mahesh and Preeta rushes back to Karan and started performing the ritual. And after the puja ends, they all as a family wish Grandma happy birthday and Preeta brings Mahesh to dance with Grandma and Raki also hugs Grandma wishing her a happy birthday. Raki explains that Preeta was the one that organized the birthday, just the same way Grandma used to celebrate it in an old-fashioned way. Grandma asks that how did they know that she used to celebrate it in that manner, and Karan says that Preeta will review the entire plan. Preeta explains that Karina told her about Grandma's friend and she then took Grandma's friend number from the diary that Grandma has, after which while talking to Grandma's friend, she got to know how they used to celebrate Grandma's birthday in her hometown, and Grandma sitting down says that Preeta has made her remember her father. Grandma explains that in those days, there was no trend of cutting the cake, so her father used to bring giver. Preeta calls Girish, and Preeta explains that they have brought Grandma cake and the cake is giver, and Grandma appreciates Preeta, saying that Preeta has brought it for them. Grandma says that Karan has married a really nice girl who takes care of everyone, and she even brought Mahesh downstairs by sending Samir. Preeta replies that it is because she knew that Mahesh would come downstairs for his mother. Grandma says that she is glad that Preeta gave her the entire happiness because for the first time, she saw Mahesh smiling in 3 months. Otherwise, Mahesh would not even talk seriously. Grandma explains that she will not cut the cake alone and she will cut the cake with her daughter-in-law. Sherlyn quickly walks to Grandma, but Grandma calls Preeta instead of Sherlyn, and Sherlyn was shocked. Samir, after cutting the cake, asked that what is Grandma's favorite song, and they all started dancing and enjoying on the favorite song. Sherlyn asked Karina that why is everyone talking of Preeta because she also helped in the preparation, but no one is even talking about her. Kritika hearing this turns, asking Sherlyn not to feel bad, and Kritika asks Sherlyn to see how happy everyone is, asking that when was the last time Sherlyn saw Mahesh smile. Kritika explains that if Sherlyn had helped Preeta, then Sherlyn would also be standing with Grandma, and Sherlyn must now enjoy the party. Preeta sits with the priest, but Karina asks Preeta to bring the gift that is in her room. Preeta agrees, and Preeta fainted after turning for the room, and Karan along with everyone rushed to Preeta. Karan was trying to wake Preeta up, but Preeta doesn't wake up, and Karan sprinkles Preeta's face with water, after which Preeta sits up asking that why are they all worried, because nothing happened. Grandma says that Preeta was in a situation that got them worried, because Preeta has fainted, and this has never happened before. Karan replies and says that he asked Preeta to have a checkup done, but Preeta doesn't listen to him, and Preeta replies that it might be because she has not eaten anything since morning, and so she might have gotten dizzy. Sherlyn also quickly says that she has also not eaten anything, but no one pays any attention to Sherlyn. Raki sits with Preeta asking her to tell them what has happened. Preeta says that when she turned to the temple, she felt weak and so she sat down, but when Karina asked her to bring the gift, she felt a pain in her head and she fainted. Preeta says that she is still feeling weak, and so Preeta rushes to the bathroom, and everyone were worried, wondering what has happened to Preeta. Raki and Grandma both realize what has happened and they turn to Karan. Karan still doesn't understand anything, so Karan asks that what has happened, and Raki replies that Karan is about to become a father, and Sherlyn was shocked. Preeta rushes into the bathroom, leaving everyone worried, and she started vomiting. Raki turning to Grandma asks if Grandma is sure, and Karan turning asks that why are they all smiling. Raki asks if Karan has not understood that he is going to become a father because Preeta is pregnant. Karan was shocked, and Preeta comes out apologizing to everyone, and Raki asks Preeta congratulating her, and Karina also asks Karan. Raki explains that at her anniversary, Sherlyn witnessed the same symptoms. Kritika asks that how is Raki so sure? Raki replies that it is because she also witnessed the same thing when she was pregnant, and Raki asks Kritika to see the glow that is on Preeta's face because that is the glow of a new child that Preeta is going to give birth to. Grandma says that Raki is never wrong, and Grandma asks Karina if she remembered that she had the same symptoms and they were holding a puja in the house when Karina also fell, and Grandma congratulates Raki asking her to come, and Grandma asks Raki and she says that she is going to become a grandmother. Raki says that she feels that the fate of the house would have a new start, and Karina asks Raki. Grandma says that Sherlyn wanted to give her a gift, but Preeta gave her a greater gift without asking, and Grandma says that she would go and inform Mahesh about the good news, and Karina says that Mahesh will get mad after hearing it. Grandma replies that Mahesh is mad now and he will be fine after hearing the news. Raki also says that she will go to Sala and inform her about the news, and Raki wants Karan and Preeta not to say anything to Sala because she is the only one who has the right to inform Sala that she is going to become a grandmother. Sherlyn also says that she would go and inform Girish, and this shocks everyone. And Sherlyn quickly says that she would go and inform Girish to buy sweet. Kritika was excited to become an aunt, and so she rushes to inform Prithvi about the news. Karan sits down, and Preeta tries to tell Karan that they should get a test done, but Karan stops Preeta, and Karan even doesn't want to attend to his call. But Preeta asks Karan to attend to the call because it might be a business call, and Karan leaves saying that he will come back really soon. Janki opens the door to find Raki standing there, and Janki was shocked, and Raki asks if Janki would not ask her to come in. Sala also comes there and asks that who is it, and Sala was shocked to see Raki, and Sala orders Janki to bring water for Raki before sitting on the sofa. Raki refused to have the water, and Shruti was also amazed to see Raki asking that what has happened. Sala asks Raki if everything is fine, and Raki replies that she cannot resist coming to Sala, knowing that the matter is about Karan and Preeta. Sala asks that what has happened, and Raki replies that they also came to know when Karan shouted, and Sala immediately asks if Karan shouted at Preeta. Raki explains that they came to know that Preeta is getting really fat, and as they know that women tend to get fat after their marriage, and it is very difficult to reduce the weight. Janki also says that she also saw a movie in which the husband left the wife because the wife got fat. Shruti says that they know that Karan is a really big star, but she cannot understand why Karan would have a problem with Preeta. Sala asks them to stop because they are talking nonsense. Raki was worried, and Janki explains that she has understood, but why is Karan trying to find a problem with Preeta if Karan is having an affair outside? Sala asks both Janki and Shruti to stop talking, and Sala asks Raki that what is the matter, because if Karan does anything wrong with Preeta, then she would never forgive Karan, and she would even slap him. Janki says that she saw it in an English movie, and Sala stopped both Shruti and Janki from talking. Raki started laughing, and Janki says that Raki is smiling after 3 months. Raki says that she was even smiling before, and Sala, in a state of confusion, once again questioned Raki, asking that what has happened. Raki replies that she did not say anything, and now she will reveal the truth. And the truth is that there is going to be another child after Shruti, and the child will tease Sala a lot, but the child will not call Sala mother, but the child will call Sala grandmother. Shruti and Janki were really excited to hear the news, and Sala immediately asked Raki after hearing the news, and she started crying. Sala says that this means that Karan and Preeta are going to become parents, and Sala says that she will leave to get the sweet. But Raki asks that how can it be that the grandmother come empty-handed, so she has brought the sweet, and everyone celebrate, but Sala says that Preeta did not tell her about it. Raki says that she asked Preeta and Karan not to reveal the news until she herself meets Sala, and Raki also asked Sala to come to their party as there will be a party in which, along with the celebration of Grandma's birthday, then they would also celebrate the birth of a new child, and Raki invited Sala to come. Sala says that she would have even come even if Raki had not invited her. Sala says that she would also come with the sweet, and Raki leaves after greeting everyone. Grandma was making Preeta wear the black ribbon, and Karan asks that what is Grandma doing. Grandma asks Karan not to tease Preeta at all, otherwise she will punish him. Karan sits down asking Preeta not to be worried, and Preeta must remain happy, and they would also perform the pregnancy test, but not now. Sherlyn calls Prithvi, informing him that his favorite wife is pregnant, and Prithvi immediately at once asks Sherlyn not to joke with him because he came to Dubai just after his marriage at the first night, and he has not been staying there for the past 3 months, and he was not even able to spend the night in the house, thinking that Sherlyn was talking about Kritika. Sherlyn replies that Preeta is pregnant, and Kritika also calls Prithvi on the phone, and Prithvi places Sherlyn call on hold and started talking with Kritika. Kritika says that she has a good news to inform Prithvi, and Kritika informs Prithvi about Preeta's pregnancy, and Prithvi replies that he knows that Preeta is pregnant, and Kritika asks that how does Prithvi knows it. Prithvi replies that it is just a common sense since he and Rishabh are in Dubai and London, and only Karan is with Preeta, then Preeta can be pregnant. and Kritika says that Prithvi is really clever. Prithvi once again placing Kritika on hold started talking with Sherlyn, and Sherlyn started fighting with Prithvi, and Kritika gets mad seeing Sherlyn talking on phone. Shriti was not able to resist and Shriti calls Preeta, but Preeta was not answering. Sala comes there and ends the call, and Shriti asks that why is Sala so calm. Sala explains that Shriti doesn't know how eager she is to meet Preeta, knowing that the child that she gave birth to is about to become a mother. Then she just desires to kiss Preeta, hugging her, but they must wait, and Sala orders Shriti and Janki to close all the doors because they must leave. Prithvi ends the call with Sherlyn and he calls Kritika and he explains to Kritika that it was a call from the headquarters. Kritika says that she saw Sherlyn talking with Rishabh on phone and Sherlyn was so rude and she doesn't like that. Prithvi tries to explain that Sherlyn is not that bad and Sherlyn is Kritika's sister-in-law, but Kritika explains that she doesn't like it when Prithvi defends Sherlyn, and Kritika also ends the call. Prithvi says that he is really innocent and both Kritika and Sherlyn would eat him alive and he cannot do anything about them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.